Hello there everyone, this is Mark III and welcome back to Space Haven, where a situation has actually developed after last time. We've more or less stripped out most of the stuff. This is the last ship being stripped out right now, well, and this one. A few bits and pieces left, but this has been good this time. Harvesting has been good. I mean, look at this stuff we've got. And as you notice, we've also got a second shuttle bay. However, I think with the weaponry and stuff being stripped out of this last one here, that has actually been the trigger to allow the NPC pirates to be feeling brave and bold, because now they are feeling very brave and bold. Our ship is getting hammered. And my people decided to go on coffee break right when we're dying. So, bully on you guys, your timing is as excellent as ever, basically. So, I don't know who is actually meant to be on my hyperdrive, but I need you guys to get to work now so we can escape. I'm going to have to ditch one of my shuttles though, because I actually had a lot of trouble getting them back here. So yeah, we need to hyperjump as soon as they decide to come back to the navigation console and let me do so. Oh, they're having to recharge the drive? Why? It was already charged, plus we've got a hostile ship coming in. We need to jump now, basically. Jump! Yes, we're going to leave behind our shuttle, which will get blown up. That's fine. Jump. We made it out. Yay! And we need to get far, far away from here. As you probably noticed, though, while I was harvesting from the derelicts, I did actually gain a few bits and pieces as well on my ship. Let's head this way. And up here, because water we were burning through pretty quickly. We weren't burning through our power though, as such. Though I stopped food generation just because we were pretty much full. Okay, you guys good? Fine. You guys can actually go back to sleep now. That was just an emergency, so yeah, we had to leave or die. But water was the thing I couldn't really slow down use of for most of that, because I was using it to generate food. So that's why water burned out first. But power-wise, we're okay. We've got 11 rods in storage plus 5 crystal. And that's because of what I've done over here, which is I've expanded this wing slightly. I've installed a second hyperdrive engine as well, as you can see. Turns out that the hyperdrive mass capacity is what it was reading up in the weight limit thing. So that's what affects the hyperdrive fuel ratio. So installing the second engine has actually greatly helped. And I've installed a whole bunch of extra power in the solars. And as a result, of that plus this battery bank over here means I can actually keep regularly stopping my power plant. And it'll run off just the solar section over here. So the ship is maybe about 50-60% solar powered. It varies a little bit. But that's because my outputs and requirements does vary a bit too. But there's plenty of power coming in from the power generators over there. I mean, if you look at it, the batteries aren't really discharging very much. It's only like maybe a couple per second generally, because how much I'm generating varies a little bit. How much I'm sapping varies a little bit. So it's a bit here, a bit there, a bit all over the place kind of thing, you know? But as a result of that, my ship is going green. Very, very much so. It's going green. Though, unfortunately, I'm having to use all the water just to generate oxygen for this ship and just keep it aired up. The 2 oxygen generators has turned out to be enough, but it's like all those growing beds were rapidly depleting my supplies. Quite unfortunate, really. Is the pirate following me? Doesn't seem to be. However, there are some things we do need to do. There's one world over there we haven't checked. We can probably do so because we've got a lot of fuel. We can do plenty of hyperjumps. But then we need to prepare for intra-system. We're already kind of past the area of my expertise as far as this game is concerned. But, well, I say expertise, but it's like not really expertise. Basically, it's like what little I've experienced in early game, because I've never gone this far. I've either died or stopped playing after I've gone like past a few jumps, usually. So I don't know what's coming next, what's the next distance going to be, what the difficulty is going to do to me. So my ship does kind of need to be enhanced, upgraded, and I think an extra hyperdrive does need to be installed as well. Because we need more space. We don't. I mean, we've still got build and operations console. That's been up there for ages. We don't have item fabs. We don't have micro weavers. There's a bunch of production things we don't have. Though we do have a lot of resources and a lot of scrap to work with. Ooh, we actually found a shotgun on one of those guys. Interesting. But yeah, we've got a fair bit going on. But I suspect if I expand the ship now, which I can do, so I probably should, to get an extra housing for mounting a hyperdrive. Yeah, as you can see, I was updating the sketch as I went, so this is pretty accurate representation of what's gone on that side. But I'm going to go ahead and activate it all now. And then we can get that installed and enhance the ship, because I wasn't willing to do any major build projects off camera. What I was doing in the previous bit was just like a major salvage project, because salvage takes a while, and I'm not kidding. Even with an extra shuttle, I was sitting around for like well over an hour just watching my ships and people just go back and forth salvaging stuff. So it's not exactly a fast situation to be in if you've got a lot of stuff to salvage and not much crew. I mean, 6 is still better than 4, but it's not much crew. Oh, you guys are actually fully grown. I might as well actually let you guys do that, because you've just brought in a bunch of ice, which we'll find most of. So yeah, I'll unlock that airlock, so you guys can actually harvest a bunch from in there. That sounds like a good thing to do, right? Gets us some meat, gets us some extra food reserves, that kind of thing. And in the meantime, my ship will just work on the extra space. I mean, I think I'm going to continue with my original plan, which is to relocate. Yeah, we don't need the power generator at all in this area, really, do we? Yeah, it's like to get all the docking ports and things out of the central area, so I can then just start repurposing this entire thing into something better. That's the plan, kind of, quote unquote. Maybe plan's a bit of a strong word for it, but I don't know. But more interesting though, is our mass. Yeah, our mass is increased above the weight limit, so our hyperdrive efficiency is dropping. So it would be in our benefit to get an extra hyperdrive. Oh, that was a little bit of a power fluctuation down there. Yep, power banks are actually draining right now. Okay, generator can fire up. Just get everything powered back. And there was an accident with the assembly. That's fine. I think that assembly was just making hull blocks, because we're doing a lot of hull work at the moment. Though, of course, I'm going to have to air up this area too. That's going to be a thing when everything gets there. But we do have ourselves actually a quite nice ship, I think, starting to come together. Sure, it looks a little bit odd like that, but I'm going to do the same on the other side. Like a couple of hypers and then a bank of solars. And that'll just, like, help. I think hull stability, if I was to install some more stabilizers, that would, if I'm reading this right, increase. Yeah, stability 50 out of 50. Okay. The 50, that's stability, by the way, is my red health bar. When that hits 0, the ship blows up. So I could stabilize this ship if I built some more stabilizers, make it more resistant to getting shot at. Probably would be in my best interest to do that as well, if I'm going to be honest. Come on, guys, keep going. Make the stuff. Tote that barge, lift that bale. Do all the work. It's okay. The ship is coming along a treat, I think. And yep, you are airing up. These guys have very low oxygen areas, but that's fine. So yeah, it's the ship's starting to gain some symmetry. All it needs now is shields and weaponry and stuff to help fend off pirates. Because I don't like having to jump out when a pirate decides to attack me. Though if a pirate decides to board me, I'd still be in huge trouble. Because that's my only defense would be my guys inside, and my guys inside are not really very well equipped at all, if I'm going to be honest. My guys have zip. Honestly, they can't really do much. Oh, is that all of it? That's all of it. Okay, we can get ourselves some power systems. Well, yeah, we get some power systems, but more importantly, I can get the new hyperdrive installed. And well, the thing is that there would be a standby cost if I was going to install other things too, but might be worth. Yeah, that's the arrangement I got over there, so that will do. We don't have enough blocks in storage to do that, but my guys can actually manufacture the blocks, so I'm not going to say anything but that. I'm just going to high priority the hyperdrive, because the hyperdrive is what I need for fuel efficiency, of course. And I need to get the power supplies linked in. Let's see, there was one over there. Like that. What are you short on? Energy blocks. Okay. Okay, we're almost ready. And we do have this, so we can... I'm doing this so that I can actually jump around without really running a risk of burning out my fuel stock, but that said, I've got 30 because of all the ships I stripped down, so I got a ton from that. That glitch that happened was actually really good for me, as far as my ship's survivability was concerned. Also, I'm going to install a couple of doors along here. Just like I did on the other access way. Okay, now, how I have this linked up is... If I go into my... I need to access my power grid, please. Links, yep. So, this entire thing is a one-way grid. So these batteries build up while the solar panel's on. Then it feeds into the central area. So there's 3 batteries worth of power available in there. I didn't exactly structure the thing very well in terms of what I was trying to do with it. I'm going to be honest. But I did manage to pack in, as you saw, like 5 solar panels in there. Plus some batteries and things. But the question is where I'm going to do stuff in terms of, like... Let's get that installed, and I'm going to... There's no way to pause you, sadly. But I am going to link these guys up. So I actually need to sever that one and tell it to be a one-way link to there, which will feed into the core of the ship. Then these guys can link around, but solar panels can only link like to things right next to them, basically. So it's not exactly ideal. Can I install this really close to those? I can actually, but it wouldn't catch all the power nodes and things over there. So I need to get more. Something like that. Then if I link across to that, then I can actually get some batteries and things installed over here as well. I think I can do a better job of it than I did over there, because this was like built up a little bit there, extended the hole there. So that was all a piece at a time, really. But this side, beyond this back-mounted power section, is going to be a bit different, because that's got all of the essential production equipment over there already, bar a few that are missing. So it'll just be good to have like some extra bits and pieces. And then what's going up here is probably going to be like docking bays and things, if I can wrangle that, just so that I can clear out that central section as I said before. So this side's probably going to be like all the supporting ships, while that side's like the essential manufacturing. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the with the food bay. That's going to have to come later. prioritize that, please. What are you making? You are making energy blocks right now. Good. Oh, energy cell. Ah, that's something energy cells are used for. Ah. In that case, I'm going to have to get a self-user installed somewhere. Probably. Yeah, there. I mean, it's like it is one that produces bad gases and things, so. Eh. A little bit of extra space up there. How far have you come? You've come very far, actually. You've come all the way over there, haven't you? Yes, yes, you have. Sorry, I'm just like Yep, something like that. And if we look on the sketch, yeah, that seems to be about right. Actually, no, that's slightly wrong. Hole is there. Okay, that'll be fine. Just crack a little bit of the hole off and reshape a bit more. Get it evened out. I mean, one of the things I was so glad to discover was like that rather than like a square corner, it actually has these slope corners going in. I mean, that was a concern of mine when I was thinking about what a built ship or station would look like, but it's worked out okay overall. Oh, you're done. Right, link to you. Yep, then we'll have to... That one can't actually even link across a one block gap, so this thing's going to have to link... I think you can link into the power grid here. You have to link across to that, and then this one will link into that there. And so that's another 3 solars hooked into the power grid. However, why am I doing it this way with the one-way links and battery packs? I've noticed a problem with the generators, which is, if we look at our power grid, these solar panels here are barely generating anything. These guys are barely generating anything, but that's because their power banks are actually full now. But they're still generating more than those. So if I shut this off, the thing is that this thing doesn't reliably take from the batteries across the links. So the solar panels effectively start idling if there's a generator on, because the generator will provide the bulk of the power. I don't know if that's because of how it's configured, like it is essential waypoints kind of thing, so maybe it's because it goes from what's nearer or something, I'm not entirely sure. But as it is, that generator being there is causing some issues, so I'm just having to be a little bit careful with it. And so that's why I'm linking things together in this slightly odd way, but it does let me do things like this, which is to like shut off the generator and the power systems still work okay. So, you know, if it works, do it, basically. I wish there was a way to tell this thing to just like adjust itself if there's X amount of power left in the system or not. Or if there's some kind of logistics block I could install which would measure the thing, and if it dips below a certain amount it would connect. Or, sorry, not connect, like enable or disable a piece of equipment, so that would be kind of good. But yeah, look at that. That's already almost full again. Sorry, that's still all but full. So actually, I can passively power my ship outside of daytime activity. So if I'm not producing or refining or things, then I can actually operate my ship just fine. It's when it's during the day when everything's running, that's when my power supply starts to get a bit overtaxed. Let's put together 3 batteries down here. Actually, I can install 5. I mean, there's that little cubby over there that I've not actually bothered with anything, so I can redo the batteries on that side too. But I can install extra batteries, and that will let this side also function to store power. Though it would probably be more useful if the power was actually centralized into this area, because this is where this feeds into there. But then when I turn the power generator on, it wouldn't feed properly, because that power generator would then feed into the batteries here unless there was another one-way link. So, you know, it's a bit of a problem. Anyway, yeah, we should be actually doing hyperjump stuff. So let's go ahead and hyperjump. Our ship is doing very well, but we do need to go and check things out. So, that's a sector we've not been to, so I've not explored it. I want to see what's there. Nothing. So, yeah, that was a waste of fuel. Try to evade it. Okay, evaded it, so I wasn't pulled out. Okay, but there is something else we need to install, though, which, as I said, like prepare for major hyperspace work. For now, though, we're going to get back here and do some more salvaging, because I want the stuff, basically. But look at that, it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous what happened. But yeah, we actually need cryo pods. I think they're in life support. Facility. Yeah, here you go, hyperspace. Hypersleep chamber. Capable of suspending the body's autonomic functions while maintaining the health of the individual using individual cell during stasis. Uses energy rods as a resource. So I need energy rods for that. It's actually relatively cheap, but I think I need 6 of them right now because I've got 6 crew. Anyway, derricks. They've moved around. That one wasn't there previously. They have reshuffled. You're unexplored, but you still don't have a docking port. Okay, I need to figure out who's where. You're done. You're still waiting. This one here I know is still waiting too. Pull this all out. Salvage it all. Break it down, people. You've got holes to break. Break it all up. And the shuttles are already moving. Seriously, I got like I was past 150 info scrap during the salvaging runs. It was getting kind of crazy. It was at the point where the game was actually saying, hey, you've got a lot of stuff. Maybe you shouldn't be getting more out of this stuff. That's how bad it was getting. I'll save that link there, actually, and I'll just go ahead and do that. That actually built up a charge pretty quick. Yeah, I don't really need much. Okay. Let's go ahead and say you're expedited. Just go do it, please. How am I doing for water? Really, really bad. In fact. Really, really bad. So I'm going to lock that airlock again because I want whatever water I've got left. It's going to go into the air filter system. As my crew just do their best to scrap and salvage the entire thing. And they're really going at it as well. Why are you going over there? Oh, there was some stuff that still hadn't been transferred. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, look, we've got a warning here. You have a high amount of this resource stored. Consider processing stored resources before salvaging more. I'm salvaging more because I'm not going to come back. Insufficient oxygen levels? Oh, jeez. You idiots. You guys, draft, get over here. What are you idiots even doing? Where are my shuttles? There's one. Oh, I never rebuilt the other shuttle. Ah, that's why. Let's get a new shuttle built. It'll cost me a few bits and pieces, but it doesn't say what. You're drafted, and you dock over there, please. So I drafted them just to get them over to here. You are also very low on O2, so get over here, please. In fact, I think I can safely undraft you guys once you get over there. Just because this ship will be carries a bunch of oxygen, so you'll be able to do something about it. Come on, dock, please. Oh, for Pete's sake. Go there. Get oxygen. You idiots. Thank you. Jeez. I swear, sometimes I think my crew are just idiots. Okay, you're undrafted, you can do whatever. Yep, it's time, so off we go. I also forgot that I hadn't rebuilt my other shuttle. Which is bad considering I actually abandoned that like at the start of the episode. So, you know. Needs must and all that jazz, but yeah. I'll link you to there. That really quickly equalised between those two batteries, but yeah, I'm doing fine without my power plant running. My ship has the power. It has the touch, the spark. My ship will light the darkest hour because there are plenty of light bulbs installed. Someone cannot sleep. You meant just use a darn shuttle. Ugh. My guys are genuinely idiots. I am entirely convinced of this. In fact, actually, did I expedite? I should stop that. Come on, guys. That shuttle needs to get built. Oh, you've built it. Never mind. Right, second shuttle. That'll speed things up a bit. And this is also why I got 2 docks, just to let multiple craft operate more effectively. And it's also why I've got all my storage around that area too, just to rapidly deal with inbound and outbound cargo and stuff. Come on, mush, do the thing. Look at this though, my water's almost all but gone. Water is critical. I really need to be prepping for hypersleep. In fact, can I build the energy things? That's actually kind of a valid question. Somewhat important. It is somewhat important. Can I actually get hyperspace done? Yeah, very, very, very well articulated there by Mark III. Yes. I guess this will have to do. 6 of them. Get that built up as soon as possible. Infra blocks are... Sorry, energy blocks are required, which requires some energy cells. I actually need that cell patterner, which I expanded to build earlier. There. Self-user does produce toxic, so... Wait, no. No. I had that oriented wrong. Self-user. You are a higher priority. I might be in trouble, actually. Well, actually, no. I do have plenty of salvage I can work through. Though energy blocks is not something I actually thought of, and I should have, because I was having such trouble with tech blocks a while back. So, you know, that's kind of bad. Okay, that's just a bunch of salvage. I mean, look at this. There's 30 infra scraps on there. 30! My cargo base can handle it, but it's still 30. Ugh. Look at me, guys. I'm complaining about having too much stuff on max difficulty. I gotta be honest. I am counting my blessings here, but it's... I shouldn't have got this much anyway because of the bug. So basically, it's risk-free resources. And I'll probably use it. I mean, this is actually placing a massive strain on my water supply. Power supply is holding up okay. Just fine, actually, since I installed all the solars, but yeah. It's a case of there's too much. It's going too well. Complain because you're not experiencing hardship, you fool. Draw the wrath of fate upon you. Or something along those lines. I'm going to keep salvaging. I mean, there's all this stuff to bring across, and then there's the other ship left to break down the interior fittings on, and that's it. But yeah, this is Man Mark III. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. And I'll catch you all some other time. Yes. Next time on Space Haven, I think I'll be trying to jump to the next system, and we'll see what that's going to be like. But until then, see you all later.